Today is the 17th of June. Time's about 8:10 p.m. So I found out today that my wife's been setting me up since January 7th. Okay? Where she says I told her I hope she dies and all of that and all of that and all of that. That's a bunch of BS. She has told me plenty of times she hope I die, go to hell and everything else. All right? It is so funny how you get all of this information when you start in a divorce, and yet she shows none of the text messages that she showed me. She shows none of the voice messages that she left me, which I have them all. She tried to erase them all on May 7th. She tried to erase them all, but I retrieved them all. She tried to erase them all because some was being, as she was calling the house and cursing me out and everything, all of those recordings wasn't just at the house. They was going to other houses too, like California, New York. They got all of those recordings too and stuff. And text messages, I have every text message I've sent her. Every text message I sent her. And for the text message for Johan, let's get one thing clear here. He asked me what happened, and I finally told him why I stayed with her for so long. So let's get that cleared right now with Johan. I still say that was him in that picture, but whatever. So it's funny how she's sending all of my text messages, which I don't know how to text. You can read them yourself, and they will be in court. That's for sure. How she's been setting me up since January 7th to cover her ass for trying to kill me on January 6th. It's kind of ironic. And that's the same day that the deputy calls me and tells me he told her to give us time to leave. But yet, he said, what was that noise? She smacked the hell out of me, man. The hell with you. I can't talk to you no more. You know? And yet, during January, when she was gone, she constantly called me drunk. She told me where she was at, Motel 8. Said she's going to go run the car into somebody. And I'm like, no, you're not. I'm coming to get the car. And that's what I did. And I had that right by law because the car was registered under my name. Now I don't know what happened to the car. You know, apparently she committed fraud with DMV in the state of Minnesota to get my name off the title with the help of the sheriff's department, no doubt, or this group that helps women. So they commit fraud and everything else, lie on paperwork to DMV and everything. But yet that's okay. If a man do it, you're going to jail, you know. But wow. It really blew my mind. I literally almost broke down and cried. She's been setting me up since January 7th, 2020. After the fact, to save her ass so she doesn't get charged, which she was supposed to have been charged for intentionally trying to kill me. Some damn system we have. Some system we have, man. It sucks. And I hope all y'all listen to this and watch it. The sheriffs too, police too. I hope y'all watch it. Because one thing I do know is I would be having my $200, my credit cards, my car, if the sheriff did not give that stuff to my wife while he snatched it out of my personal body, out of my pockets, and everything else with her standing right there. So this is all a setup. This is a game to her. You know? This is a game to her, and she needs to be prosecuted. She needs to be prosecuted. Y'all come after me because I didn't commit no crime whatsoever. And everything I'm saying on this thing, freedom of speech, First Amendment right, freedom of press, okay? On everything I said, freedom of speech and freedom of press. I got that right. I have that right. You know, I got right to keep cameras in my car. I got right to video y'all. All of that. I got that right. Okay. But what's so hilarious, what hurts, I should say, is my own wife's been setting me up since January 7th, 2020. And I have all of my text messages that I've sent her. Miss her, love her. We was arguing when she was in Korea. You know, it's funny how she says I'm so jealous, but yet when she went to California, I didn't care. You know, she went out there for her daughter's graduation. Okay. But she lied to me. She lied to me. For a guy that she claims she's so terrified of, that beat her butt, black and blue, had her working as a prostitute in the state of Minnesota, having her running drugs, but she was so terrified of him, she was out there with him. And how I found out was they made a mistake and they posted a picture with them all together. And I asked her about it. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Oh, you forgot to tell me. Let's get this straight here, gentlemen. And you so-called women. You forgot to tell your husband that you going to Cali with your ex from Minnesota that had you pimping, he had you hoeing in Minnesota. He had beat you so bad, he broke you. So I guess whatever he say, he gets you back. So somebody made a comment to me. I'm terrified if she goes back to him. I'm not terrified of that. She that stupid. She that stupid. But yet, I'm still trying to look to find out. We're still trying to find out. She never put him in jail, but she tried to put me in jail. Let's see the logic in that. She claimed that she's been abused for 18 years. We've been married 18 years and 5 months. Never abused her. That's why all the people that know me will be coming to court. They'll be subpoenaed, even from out of state. The same people she's calling, telling them that I abused her, and they telling her, don't call my house no more. You're lying on him. And if he needs us, we'll be out there. It is so amazing how she could turn around and say that, but now she ain't gonna have a leg to stand on in court. And for the text messages, she sent text messages to me too. Voicemails too. Nasty ones. Nasty voicemails. You know. And all of those were retrieved when she tried to delete them all on house phone. All of those were retrieved. So all of those messages will be played in court too. Okay? And I've never lied to her, never cheated on her, never hurt her, been there for her 1,000%. And it just shocked me just now where I get a call and we found the information you was looking for, Shafiq. It's so funny how people I do know respect me. Literally. And they're going to be out there fighting for me, you know. And it's amazing how a woman could turn around and do that to a person she claims she loves, quote unquote, and married to, when all she does is flirt. It don't bother me none because I'm not a jealous man. Never would be. There's no need for me to be jealous because I was married to her. But it just shows how my wife really was. She was a low down, dirty broad. She was just like she was living in the streets. A low down, dirty broad. sneaky, conniving, untrustworthy. And if anybody believes anything that comes out of her mouth, you're a damn fool. You are a fool. And that's just what she's making you look like, a jackass. Because everything coming out of her mouth is a lie. When the virus broke out, she had to use our money to get supplies, but yet she's sending our money to some guy. Oh, which, by the way, we found the receipts, even though she sent it on some other name. So it's real ironic how all of this stuff is going to be out in court. Her whole business is going to be out in court now. Everything, from her prostitution to how she tried to kill me, everything's going to be in court. Everything. And this is one time, if there is a such thing of God, if there's a such thing of God and a such thing of justice, they would slam the hammer on her ass. They would. They would. Oh, I got text messages too. I got voice messages too where he said he hopes I die. She said the same thing to me several times. She said the same thing to me several times. Oh, but that don't matter. It's what I say that counts. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But what gets me is, again, is how the deputy violated the law, committed obstructive justice by covering up, intentionally covering up an attempted murder on my life. That is what's so funny more than anything. That is so funny, man, how she committed a criminal offense on me and not a damn thing happens to her. Not a damn thing happens to her. She was supposed to have been charged with first-degree criminal sexual contact. Okay? Under the laws in the state of Minnesota. Fine $12,000. Note on criminal complaints. It's so funny how she gets away with this. Oh, yeah, he sent me bad text messages. I didn't send no bad text messages. Somebody asked me a question. Well, what happened with you and Margaret? Which is Mimi, too. And I got every right to tell them what happened. I have every right to tell them what happened. I got tired of her taking everything out on me, assaulting me. I got tired of her always trying to kill herself, hurt herself. I got tired of her wanting everybody to feel pity for her, especially me, And then I notice every time she tries to cut herself, she cries and everything and hit her heads in the wall and stuff. Then she wants me to comfort her. And it's all a joke. It's all a game to her. It's all a game. It's all a game. Oh, he said, I hope you die. Hell, she said that I don't know how many times in our whole marriage, especially within the past 5 months. I don't know how many times she said that to me. I don't know how many times she said she's going to find somebody to kill me. I don't know how many times she said that. But oh, that's right. Damn it, people. I forgot. Women can say that. What am I doing? Man, oh man. Chapter 209, Criminal Code. Knowingly transporting of a disease. She was supposed to be charged. She was supposed to be charged. It is a crime. Will be prosecuted under section 609.17-609.185- 609.19 dash all the way through. She was supposed to be charged in the state of Minnesota statutes. So let's see here. Let's see what we can get on your husband. You got any threatening letters, threatening phone calls? She threatened me several times. She sent me bad text messages several times, and I have them all. She cursed me out several times. Several times. Matter of fact, I want y'all to hear something. Hold up for 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. See, I'm going to try to see. 7:34 p.m. This is when she was sick.
Good night. I love you. Hopefully you're sleeping, and I will call you in the morning. Love you. Night.
That's when she was in the hospital. I almost lost my wife.
Tuesday, 2:27 p.m.
Yogi, it's Boo-Boo. The ranger said you need to stop taking picnic baskets. I'm on my way, Yogi. I'll see you in a little bit.
Friday, 6:49 p.m.
Hi, this call is for...
Oh, not that one.
Thursday, 12:15 p.m.
Hi, this message is for Keith.
Oh, not that one.
Thursday, 1:28 p.m.
Hi, Keith and Margaret.
Uh-oh.
Thursday, 11:45 a.m.
Keith, this is...
Monday, 2:51 p.m.
Yes, I was trying to...
Tuesday, 8:42 p.m.
We have an important...
Wednesday, 3:10 p.m.
I think I got all your text messages. Have Terry and Papa Crook call me. I will figure out a way to get everyone paid. I'm not sticking you with any of the bills.
Oh, she lied. She stuck me with all the bills.
p.m.
Can you please stop texting me and actually pick up the phone and talk to me?
Now,
Wednesday, 4:39 p.m.
Okay, is this a game you're playing? You're just going to keep calling and then hanging up and then not answering?
Friday, 12:41 p.m.
Hey, Shafiq, you asked me to call you, and I'm trying to get a hold of you, but you're either not answering your phone or I'm not sure what. Call me back.
Friday, 5:16 p.m.
Hello, Shafiq.
Saturday, 1:23 p.m.
Hey. You there?
all of those calls is when she was at the Motel 8. I refused to talk to her when she told me don't talk to Chief no more, the deputy. Okay? When she's supposed to be, you know, and there's calls where she called drunk. She tried to delete, they tried to delete all the calls, but all the calls were being also sent somewhere else. So she could have deleted them, broke the phone, which she did. You know, which she did. You know, let me get something straight here. I don't trust nobody. Nobody. I don't trust nobody in this face of this earth. You know, when you tell a person you love them, you're supposed to be true. But it's hard to get back into that true feeling of what you've really felt when you've been lied to your whole marriage about a disease that was never told to you until that individual got sick. That's how you find out I was frightened, scared. When she almost died, it hurt me a lot. It tore me apart, man, excuse me, where I just couldn't, the doctor comes out and it really hurt bad when I almost lost my wife twice. And I told the doctor when the doctor said this would be the wrong time to leave your wife. I said, look, doc, let me explain something to you. I'm an old-fashioned guy, I pull out a chair for a lady, help her with a coat on, light a cigarette for her. I'm an old-fashioned guy, And I made a vow to my wife when I married her on December 8th, 2001 at 9:45 p.m. And I told my wife when we passed our vows together, I said, through sickness and in health, the death do us part, the works. Respect, obey, admire, enjoy, and I kept those words, because those words mean a lot when a person gets married, and when I almost lost her, when she got sick, it tore me up, man. It tore me up real bad. I was in that hospital every day. Every day I was in that hospital. I think I left maybe about an hour just to go let the dog out and the cat. It hurt me real bad. It tore a lot out of me, And then when we talked and she finally came to the point to tell me, I found out that I know now, and I'm just letting her talk, and I said, yeah, but why you didn't tell me? I tried every way possible. I remember when I sent the email to Michael Jordan, to ask him about this, but he never responded. So I was asking this other person that knows more about AIDS back home in Cali. I was talking to him a lot, and I was telling him what she's doing and everything. And it's kind of funny because he says that, he's a expert. And he goes, do you still want to be with her? I couldn't answer that question, I couldn't answer that question because I was confused. And one part of me wanted to say no, but the other part of me wanted to say I have to, because I loved her very, very much. It's like, it's so hard to explain, That's the first person I've ever been in love with in my life. First person I've ever been in love with. And I treated her real good. But then we go to the point where we're out here in Minnesota and everything changes. Everything changes in November. She starts drinking, smell weed in the car, find drugs in the car, had to replace the side, the passenger side, because she had the trash can in the garage. Going out drinking with Sue. And this is her dirt too. She's involved in this too. It'll all come out in court. It'll all come out in court. If that's the way it has to be, that's the way it has to be. I can't fight no more. I can't. I wash my hands with this marriage. She done enough damage to me, and I got to fight for my freedom and everything else, man. And it's wrong. It's really wrong. I'm gonna be in a safe place where the divorce is going to be. Nice, safe place. You know, and as all of this goes on, only one thing keeps coming to my mind is why? That's the $1 million question. Why would you start setting me up? You attacked me January 6th. Well, twice, January 5th and January 6th. And then you start setting me up when you talk to Keith all the way from January 7th. After he talks to me. But that idiot doesn't realize, because I never told them, you see, because I want to see what they was going to do. And everybody was right about the sheriffs in Faribault. They need to be shut down. They are the crookedest agency in Minnesota. When the Apple Valley police told them, called the sheriff 6 times to come do the report in Apple Valley, they refused. So when I got the report that Keith wrote, when I saw it, I was right. What she told me was he wasn't going to file no charges on her. He was going to close the case. What right does he have to close a case? He is not a DA. He is not a city attorney to do that. And if any city attorney for Faribault told him, or any DA told him to cover up an attempted murder charge, they need to be charged with conspiracy too and lose their jobs. Because that was attempted murder on my life. So now I'm mad as hell, and now I'm going to fight you all. And I'm going to sit back and enjoy this fight. Because none of y'all deserve to have a job. Y'all need to lose your badges. And if any city attorney out there was involved in this, you need to lose your job. Any DA of Faribault was out there in this, you need to lose your job. Y'all are not fit for office whatsoever if you can cover up attempted murder charges on my life or anybody's life. Oh, damn it, I forgot. What did he say? Oh, because you black. We got too many niggers in Faribault. I totally forgot those words. I totally forgot them words. Margaret told me everything. How she was sending the emails. I mean, I don't care. There's nothing in those emails that I did wrong. I got voicemails where you cursing me out and wishing I was dead. So what? So what? And if one person come out of their mouth and say, well, they don't say things like that, you're a damn liar. Okay? When you're mad, you say anything. When you're upset, you say anything. Okay? But let's get one thing clear here, though. I'm nobody's nigga, number one. So let's get that cleared right now. All right? Let's get that cleared right now. I'm not my ex-wife's nigga. I'm not no sheriff's nigga. Not no city attorney's nigga. Not no DA's nigga. I'm nobody's nigga. So let's get that cleared right now. Okay? Because you see, those words right there can really get somebody hurt. Really. So, y'all think I'm stupid? It's fine and dandy. But when I sit back and I find out all of this stuff, It just all got to be put out in court. Because there's nothing in the law that says I broke a law. Because I haven't broken no law. I got the right to say what I want to say. First Amendment right, freedom of the press, freedom of speech. I have that right. And y'all will never take that from me. Never. You see, I've been through hell and back. And the things I've been through, none of y'all could go through because y'all weak. That's number one, because y'all weak. You see, y'all weak. Y'all want to try to set someone up with a pen and paper on lies. But I know the truth, and Allah knows the truth. Alhamdulillah. Allah knows the truth. For you idiots, that's God. Okay? God knows the truth. See, I don't got to prove nothing to y'all. My proof goes to my God. But I will fight. And y'all got a fight coming. Y'all really do. Y'all have a serious fight coming. You see, because you know what? I got strong arm robbed by a badge. There's no ifs and no buts. Y'all can put it any way y'all choose. My money would still be in my pocket. My credit cards would still be in my wallet, and I'll have my car keys. She stood out there, told y'all what to take from me. So you and her robbed me. Strong arm robbed me. When she was told the only one that can separate anything and everything is a judge in divorce court. She was told by attorneys, do not mess with the accounts, do not take nothing, because these judges are not going to like it. She was told it by attorneys. So she calls the police, the sheriff, put a false charge. Y'all kidnapped me, literally kidnapped me, false imprisoned me, then say no charges are being filed on me. And then somebody tells me to call some city attorney. I'm thinking about my case for her assault, but it's about me. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about me? I didn't assault my wife. I didn't assault nobody. So everybody wants to use, because I'm tired of it. Everybody uses COVID-19 as an excuse. Everybody uses COVID-19 as an excuse. First time I saw my wife wear a mask is when she was in the courtroom. That was the first time on our hearing. First time I ever saw her wear a mask. First time. You know, first time. But it's a shame how, and I'll say it again, because the justice system is not for men. It's for these lousy women out here. These no good women that tear us men apart. And you know the ones I'm talking about. Misery loves company, you know? You see, I don't want people to tell me no more. See, she violated the restraining order several times already. Several times. But nobody's listening to me because they don't care what I got to say. But if she turns around and say I violated the restraining order, I have a warrant for my arrest. That's why nobody knows where I'm at. Nobody can say I violated any damn thing because I'm smart. You see, and on this YouTube, freedom of press, freedom of speech, my constitutional right. That's my constitutional right. As an American, as a free man or prisoner, that's my constitutional right. No matter which way you look at it, no matter which way. You know, I hope she's suffering. I really do. And I'll say that out loud. I hope she's suffering the way I'm suffering. But she's not. She out there drinking, doing her usual thing. See, that's what she want. She did this so dirty. She couldn't be a lady. She couldn't be a woman. She wasn't even woman enough to do the right thing like everybody's telling her to do. We had an attorney that said he'll do the divorce. So don't got to go through all of this. 1 minute, okay, next minute, no. So, yeah. The FBI denied to investigate. Everybody denied to investigate this, that they did to me. They could destroy the videos, whatever, you know, but there's one deputy out there that has a conscience. There's one. There's one out there that has a conscience. And I know who it is, and that person know who it is. There's one out there that has a conscience. And that's all it takes. That's all it takes. There's one out there that has a conscience to tell the truth. You see. But it's funny about, let's talk about the word, the truth. It's so hilarious. You get up there, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth to help you God? And they lie their asses off because there's never been no history of mankind where lightning came down and strike the hell out of that person on the witness stand that lied. You know, that lied. So that's impossible. Nobody's going to tell the truth in the courtroom. Nobody. Out of all of this that happened to me, not one of them bastards are going to tell the truth. Not one. But she knows. She knows. She knows how I am. I can get the truth out of somebody with no problem. With no problem. With no problem. You know. So what I came on here to say is that it's kind of funny how all of a sudden I'm being told she's been setting me up since January 7th, 2020. And if anybody in their right damn mind was intelligent, had any intelligence, had any common sense, they would have did their job. They would have, wait a minute. Why am I asking you to set your husband up for? Let me see. My job could be in jeopardy here. Ooh, let me see the consequences. Oh, nobody's going to find out. Nobody's going to find out. We already got your emails. We got your emails, Keith. And my wife's. And I think y'all going to be seeing some FBI agents pretty soon. I think y'all going to be seeing some federal marshals pretty soon. I really do. You know, because y'all, it's called conspiracy. It's called conspiracy. Nowadays, a lot of cops and sheriffs are going to jail. And y'all ain't going to look too pretty in jail. It's called conspiracy, dude. Conspiracy to cover up attempted murder charge. First degree. Yep. It's called conspiracy. An armed robbery, strong armed robbery with a badge. Strong arm robbery with the badge. Where he's yelling at me, it's marital property. That's right, it's marital property, I'm saying. And that's the judge's decision, not your decision. Well, I'm the judge and the jury. Okay. For that $200 you stole from me, you're going to pay me $1 million. That deputy that stole my money and my car keys, you're going to pay me $1 million because that's coming out of your ass. So I hope the sheriff's department insurance is going to cover that because that's where it's coming from. You're going to pay me $1 million because you had no right by law. You had no legal right in the law books in your training manual, you had no right to take my property off of my body and assault me and handed it out. That's armed robbery, strong arm robbery. Because if I'd have done that to somebody, I'd be charged with strong arm robbery. You need to be charged with strong arm robbery because that's what you did to me. A strong arm robbery. See, you cannot hide. See, you cannot hide the police reports that were made in Apple Valley. When I went to the sheriff's department and told them, and I'm arguing with the lady, no, Apple Valley Police sent everything to the sheriff's department. That lady at the front desk saying they didn't send them nothing. But yet, the Apple Valley officer wrote down his statement. Everything was sent over there to the sheriff's department. They refused to go to Apple Valley. They was called 6 times on January 6th. They refused to do the report because I'm a man that got assaulted, that got almost murdered by my wife. Somebody gonna hear me. Somebody gonna hear what I gotta say. Somebody gonna start an investigation. You can't put a damn thing on me. I'm the one that got strong arm robbed by a badge. He had no right to get my stuff out. The deputy had no right to put in a report what he wanted to put in a report. See, that idiot didn't even know that there was a police report made in Apple Valley. Neither did my wife. That was the only place I knew how to get to. They cleaned me up and everything, and I had to go to Fairview Hospital, get all these drugs, which is killing me, you know, to prevent you from getting AIDS. Her blood was on me. I got to go down every 3 months because of her. No. It's not going to end like this. No, it's not going to end like this. It's not going to end like this at all. It's not going to end like this. I'll be damned. I'll be damned if these people get away with this. No. I've been through hell and back, and I'll be damned. I got some punk ass sheriff and deputy, out there that assaults me, strong arm rob me, and think he gonna walk away with it? No. You got a fight coming, man. And it's gonna be a legal battle. You got one. I hope y'all got in your kitty $1 million. Matter of fact, I'm going for $5 million because you broke the law. You broke the law. You had no right. There's no excuses you could throw up there because there isn't none. You had no right to distribute my property. You made a call where you should lose your job. I don't give a damn if you got kids or whatever. You made a call where you should lose your job. You should be cuffed and booked. In the same way with the officer that tried to commit conspiracy, to try to file a charge on me, try to find something on me. But you see, the funny thing is they couldn't find nothing on me. I don't bother nobody. I stay to myself. I don't drink. I don't mess with drugs. I stay to myself away from people. I stay to myself because people are y'all evil, man. Some of y'all some evil individuals out here, man. I met a couple of good, nice people out here. Good, nice people. Even though they didn't like my wife, especially a lot of the women. especially a lot of the guys' wives or girlfriends, because they always said to me, there's something about your wife. I can't put my finger on it, but I've seen her before somewhere. I've seen her before somewhere, and I don't trust her. And I'm like, wow, I got to defend her now because she's my wife. You know, you got to defend your wife, you know. But now I can't defend her no more because the woman tried to kill me, and she got away with it. So I'm going to try to kill somebody. Okay? I'm going to go, I don't know who. I'm just going to go and try to kill somebody. And not a damn charge should be filed on me. Not one charge should be filed on me. And that's for everybody out there. You know, one charge should not be filed on you. Because if my wife can get away with attempted murder, first degree assault and attempted murder on me, then other people should get away with it too. You know, I couldn't be on a jury member if it was for a cop or a woman. No. I'll find your ass is guilty. No matter what, I'll find you guilty. I wouldn't give a damn what it was. I'll find you guilty. I couldn't be on the jury. Not me. I'll find your ass is guilty. And if I was on a jury for a man that assaulted his wife, I'll find him not guilty. Because I would sit back and think on how my wife lied on me. And how that idiot company, that Hope company needs to be shut down. Or Prayer for Hope, whatever the hell it is. They need to lose all their damn funding. Don't know how they get money. But they need to lose it all. And the Me Movement, they need to be shut down too. Because they ain't no good. I'm so tired of all of these women things coming up against men. Man, dude, y'all need to wake your asses up. There's too many men in prison right now. That's why these dykes are out there taking over. And I said it, and I got a right to say it. Freedom of speech. Y'all need to wake up, man, because this is crazy. You know, this is really insane. I got a lot of anger in me. Falsely accused, robbed by someone with a badge, and nobody's doing a damn thing about it. Nobody's doing a damn thing about it. But now, if I go to my old ways, if I would turn to my old ways and take things into my own hands, I'll be all over your news. But I'm not going to go that route. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. It's not worth it. I know there's no justice out there, but I'm going to try to get some. That's for damn sure. I'm going to try to get some. I'm going to try to get some justice because you violated every one of my rights, not only just as a disabled person. You violate my rights in the 1983 laws, discrimination, racist profiling, assault, strong arm robbery with a badge while I was cuffed. See, that's the funny thing. Why you didn't do it to me when you didn't have me cuffed? You know? Then you say, oh, he just fell. Yeah, you know why I fell? Because my wife kicked the shit out of my leg, my good leg. But y'all didn't ask about that. But the hospital saw the wounds. Oh, isn't that amazing? When y'all left me cuffed in there until 12:22 a.m. in the morning. Then you sent some punk ass deputy in there. Deputy in there try to get information from me. Come on, man. Come on. I'm old school, dude. I don't drink, mess with drugs. But when you hurt me, Now it's time for me to get my justice. You see? Now it's time for me to get my justice. And my justice is coming. And it's going to come down real hard on some serious people out here. That's for damn sure. You know, because just imagine if that deputy did that to me, he has a history of doing that. He has a history of assaulting people. He has a history of taking their property. So I'm not the first person he done that to. Because there's always saying, if you did it once, you did it before. You see, if you use the word, the N word, you've used it before. So it's very interesting. Even with my ex-wife, she has used the N word towards me so many times. But yes, she has a black baby. Well, half black and half Korean. But she used the N word so many times. But I'm trying to understand. And then it finally hit me when I was trying to understand this one thing. What is the difference between me and every other man that whooped her ass? That she never put behind bars or nothing. What is the difference between me and them? And then it hit me. I had too much respect for my wife. I have never hit my wife. And I used to tell her, the way you talk to me, your mouth would get your ass whipped by some other guy. And she used to tell me she used to get her ass whipped all the time by other dudes. So for 18 years of marriage, she never got her ass whipped by me. But if she was married or with someone else, she would have got her ass whipped behind her mouth in the way she disrespected me, you see. I could do nothing wrong and she'll talk to me like a dog. Oh yeah, by the way, those are in the text messages too. Stop talking to me like a dog. I did not give you AIDS. Go after the people that gave you AIDS. You tried to kill me. So now I'm going after you. Those are in the text messages. Did you see those, Keith? Those are in the text messages. I didn't say nothing wrong in no text messages. I didn't break no laws. And you can't come up with no laws neither, because I didn't break no laws. I could text whatever the hell I want to text. Freedom of speech. Even though, again, I don't know how to text. There's a little words, man, on that daggone thing. It's really hard to see. With glasses, without contacts, without glasses, and them little things on there, it's real hard to see. You see? Real hard to see. And I have every text messages that I ever sent her and every one she sent me. So, hey, it's your move. It's your move. You know? It's your move. And everybody says, you know what? Fuck that bitch, man. Look at the way she treats you. Look at the way she did you, man. Look at the way she did to you, man. And they're right. They are 100% right. They are 100% right. And trust me, if I had a child and I knew my friends, my wife's friend had AIDS, I wouldn't want that person around my child. I have that right. I have that right not to be around anyone with AIDS. I have that right. I have that right to make sure that I am safe. But you don't have that right in Minnesota. You don't have that right in Minnesota. And that's cold. That's really cold. But if I had AIDS and I had attacked, and if I would have attacked my wife the way she attacked me, bust my lip and everything, blood on my hands, and I'm hitting her and it's getting all over my clothes and stuff. And I still got my t-shirt, by the way. Blood on the neck and everything. Still got that t-shirt. It's in the bag that the nurse gave me. Because we put it in the bag. Still got that t-shirt. They took my shirt because it was all blood on it, but they took my shirt. It was all red on it. But still got the t-shirt because it went right through my t-shirt. Still got all over the neck and everything's got the scratch marks that she did to me on my neck and everything. Got pictures of that and everything. You know. But she tried to set me up since January 7th. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Really amazing. And I'm trying to retrieve the rest of the calls. There's like about 280 calls. I retrieved already back 110. See, off of the same phone. I retrieved back already 110. But there's people that have the calls from me that's keeping everything safe and sound because a lot of people can't believe what she did. The way she's calling everybody out there and telling everybody I abused her and stuff for 18 years. And they just like, why are you lying on him? No, he didn't. He never abused you. He is not your ex. And that's what they all telling her. But if this was California, she'd be in jail. She'd be on $1 million bail in jail. In California, yeah, she'd be in jail. The way she assaulted me and tried to kill me, she'd be in jail. She'd be in jail. But only in Minnesota. She walks free, nothing happens to her. Only in Minnesota. Yeah, I wish she would call me just to apologize or something. But now she wants this path. It's going to be a hard struggle path for her. And that's all I got to say. I talked to some beautiful people today. They were real nice. They made a lot of sense. You know what my problem was? My problem with my wife was love. Overrated. Overrated. Really, really overrated. They says, why did you keep letting her do that to you? We have witnessed it. Why? And that 15-year-old daughter, she was 13 at the time. And she didn't even like my wife. She always used to tell me, why you let her beat you up all the time? We hear her all the time, man. That's wrong. I just tell her, well, I love her. I love her. And I don't know if you're a man or less of a man to admit that you get abused by your wife. But now I finally did it and admitted it. That, yeah, she's an abusive person towards me. She beat me up and everything else, and I couldn't do nothing to her, because I'm a man. See, that's the difference between me and the people she was dating. I am a man. I have never once hit a woman, never once hit my wife. Never once. Never once. Or there was times I wanted to knock her the hell out, but I couldn't. I couldn't. But now I'm terrified of her. And I'm scared. I'm scared because I'm losing weight like crazy, man. My leg hardly fits on me. I'm really scared. It's like every day I'm losing weight. I go back again for another blood test, but I can't take it. She stopped all insurance and everything on me. And Terry says, well, she can't do that. Well, she did it. She did it. She stopped all insurance. I have no medical. I have nothing. She took every damn thing. And the state of Minnesota lets her. The courts let her. So I advise every one of you guys, even married dudes, whether you're gay, whatever, don't have no joint account. Keep your shit to yourself, man. Y'all got to pay bills. You get a check from that individual, you pay the bills. That's what you do. Don't have no joint account. Don't have no joint account. Don't have nothing. Don't have no joint account. None. None. Because it's not worth it, man. Don't buy each other shit, especially a car. Because that's what this whole marriage was about, a damn car. She came in to the marriage with no car, but she's going to leave with a marriage with a car? That's fucked up. She came in the marriage with nothing. Nothing. Now she leaves with everything. Wow. Some fucking justice system we have. It's best not to even get married, dudes. It really is, man. Don't be idiots. No marriage. It's no good. Marriage is not good. Not good at all. I lost 18 years of my life with this woman that intentionally, knowingly, on January 6, 2020, tried to kill me. Third time. But this time, with her bloody ass hands and everything else. And she's beating my ass. She's yelling, I want you to get AIDS and die like me, you son of a bitch, you nigga this, you crippled bastard, you burnt piece of shit. I've never heard that woman say words like that until January 6th. Right then and there, I already knew. That was it. That was it. She had no remorse, no respect for me, no nothing. Then when I bust her in the middle of the bed, Skyping some punk, butt naked, dildo between her legs, and a sex movie on TV. Wow. And I'm wrong for walking in on that. I'm wrong. Because she got busted. I lose everything. I lose a car that we got financed that I've been paying for. Don't see how the hell she got my name off the title. I still, under no circumstances, this state sucks. Because you can walk in there and say, oh, I want this person off the title, and they do it. You can't do that shit in California. You can't do that shit in Vegas. You can't do that shit in New York. Only in the state of Minnesota. You know, come up with an excuse. So since DMV want an excuse like that, I hope they got insurance. I think I'm gonna see what I could do against them. Because this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense whatsoever what they did to me. There's no logic in it. No logic but hate. Just like Margaret, she just hates my guts. She hates me. She tells me it's not me, it's her. But everything she did right here is all behind hate. With no Morris, no nothing in her heart. This is all hate. All of this is hate that she has done to me. Nothing but hate. She had this all planned. She had a plan to move already. She had a plan for all of this stuff. This is all planned. All of this was planned for her. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I've been coughing up a lot of blood lately. Since I got punched in the chest and kicked in the back and stuff, I've been just coughing up a lot of blood. And I ain't going to no doctors. I ain't got no damn insurance to see no damn doctor. I'm tired of bills. I got a bill for $1,800 and something from January, and another one for $400 something, and she paying that shit. She took all the money. She paying them bills. I wouldn't have never went to the emergency room if she never attacked me. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. So what? Who cares? Right. I keep forgetting that. The law is not for us men. The laws are for the women. That's right. In the state of Minnesota. But if she would have done this in California or another state, her ass would be in jail. Her ass would be in jail. No matter what, she would be charged. She would be sitting her ass in jail with $1 million, $5 million bail. She'd be sitting right up there. Yeah, and I said to the sheriff, I don't want her to go to jail. I don't know if she'll get her medicine or not. That was at that time. But then as I'm scared, and they doing all of this to me, and the guy goes to me, "You may have AIDS. We're not sure yet. We got to run more tests." Oh man, you should have seen. I just like, wow. I lost. I got to fight, man. I got to fight because she did this to me. I got to fight. I got to fight this. I got to fight this all the way. Because women should not be able to get away with this. No woman. No woman should get away with trying to kill someone and then try to set up their husband so they don't go to jail. No woman. And you see, I thought it was against the law in every state to cover up a crime that was committed. I thought that was against the law. I really thought that was, you couldn't do that. I guess I was an idiot. You know, I wasn't thinking logically or something. So I guess that they can do it. You know, they can do it. They could set me up. And I guess they was pissed because they couldn't find nothing on me. You know? And then, oh yeah, just go ahead and lock his ass up for spousal abuse. Yeah, we'll do the charges later. Just get his ass out of there. Hold him for 3-4 hours, okay? And cut him loose, you know, and this and that. So she got time so we can move her out. Wow. She couldn't even do this as a human being. She had to do this as what she is, a dog. You know, because y'all watch out for her because y'all next. Y'all next. Y'all next. Well, I don't think so because I think the next man she be with, he gonna whoop her ass because she's used to that. She's not used to being treated like a lady. That's for sure. She is not used to being treated like a lady, like a woman, like a person. She's used to being treated like a dog. That's what she used to. You know, and I'm sorry. I was so much in love, I forgot that you cannot make a hoe into a housewife. I totally forgot that. You got to treat them like they are a dog. You see, that's what the way you got to treat them, like they are a dog. See, let me explain something to all of you people out there. It's a woman's choice whether she want to go out there, open up her legs, and be a hoe. That's her choice. I don't want to hear nothing about, well, because I got to feed my kid and all of this and all of that. I don't want to hear that, okay? I don't want to hear that. You made that decision. Too bad it's against the law to spade some of y'all women because some of y'all women need to be spaded. Some of y'all women need to be spaded straight up. That's what Trump should be doing, making a law about that. Some of y'all need to be spaded because some of y'all don't even deserve to have kids. Okay? Y'all don't deserve to have kids. So she throws this excuse in my face. Well, she couldn't take care of her kids, so she found two white guys. Well, one's white and one's, I'll just say Spanish. They cool. To adopt them that has money, but whatever, you know, they always say, well, that's my baby's mama, you know, but your baby's mama ain't worth shit, okay? Because y'all don't know the true thing about her life. Y'all only know what she says. See, that's the thing. Y'all only go by what she says, okay? That's the whole funny thing. There's two sides of a story, just like there's a head and a tail on a coin. You see, there's two sides of a story, all right? I didn't lie. My evidence is right there. My proof is right there. So y'all been trying to set me up since January 7th. You violated the laws. crookedly with the badge. Y'all were called 6 times by the Apple Valley Police Department. You ignored the Apple Valley Police Department, claimed that there's no way the sheriff or deputy could get down there when it was. There wasn't no earthquake. There wasn't no floods. There wasn't no COVID-19. There wasn't no parades. So couldn't figure that part out. For 6 hours, they trying to reach a deputy to come down there. Then the deputy's office, the sheriff's office, lies on Apple Valley PD when Apple Valley PD gives me a statement with proof that they sent everything to the deputies, to the sheriff's department, to continue filing the charges, to proceed with the investigation of the spousal abuse that happened on me by my wife. Yet they say they never received nothing, but the police department says, here's the proof. We sent everything, Mr. Melillo. Here's the proof. We sent everything. And they got everything written down. So the PD's lying, but the sheriffs are not. That's impossible. Because just like that lady told me, they never received nothing. And I'm telling her you did. I even went down there and showed them, this is what Apple Valley Police said. Can I see that? No, you're not getting this out of my hand. You can read it right through the damn window. You see what it says? Flip the page. You see what it says? So where's everything at? Well, we never received nothing. Whatever. You're lying. And I told them straight in their face, they're a damn liar. And that's just what they were, a liar. Oh, by the way, so they've been calling 6 times for an officer, a deputy to get down there, and y'all refuse to. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. It says it right there. Black and white. Oh, by the way, what it says right there? Apple Valley Police Department. These officers, badge numbers, phone numbers are all on there in their statements. But y'all never got nothing from the Apple Valley Police Department. The Apple Valley Police Department never contacted the Sheriff's Department. Y'all full of shit. That's what y'all are, full of shit. Sheriff's Department need to be shut down. Needs to be put in a doghouse, period. Just tear it down, make it a park so the dogs can go poop. That's what it needs to be done. Tore down. Tore down. Because every one of y'all out there are crooked now. I don't trust none of you. None of you. I don't trust none of you. Trust none of you. I ran across an officer today, and I told him, I said, man, you know what? Thank you very much, man. And he said, for what? I said, for being there for me. This was an officer, a Faribault police officer in a black and white. I pulled up on the side. I said, man, thank you for being there for me, man. I appreciate it, man. The hell with the sheriffs. They ain't no good. But he said, some are. Not in my eyes. The sheriffs are no good, And like I told him, if those idiots would have started burning down the police department in Faribault, I would have ran their asses down myself. Because some of the cops in Faribault, the police, are some cool people. And the reason why I say that is because I had one experience with them one day. And the officer showed me respect. Do you see what I'm saying? He showed me respect. He didn't downplay me. The N-word didn't come out of his mouth. No disrespect whatsoever was from that officer in Faribault. No disrespect whatsoever. He showed respect to me, and I showed it back to him. He didn't try to push his weight around. He didn't try to push his badge around like he was better than me or anything like that. He didn't do none of that. He showed respect. And that's why I respect them. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard Let them just do their 8 hours and get the hell home. Yeah, that's true. I knew a lot of good officers back home in New York. Some beautiful, fine officers. And New York is the finest. Because you see, I'm from New York. And you got some dirty cops, but you also got some good cops. Just like out here. You got good, you got bad. Get rid of the bad, you ain't got no problems. So all you got to do is weed out all the bad. That's all you got to do. Get the ones that's going to stand up for what they were trained to do and follow. You have no problems. See, but it's funny, though, how I never forget when they first started bringing out the tasers. They put all of this money in the tasers so they could stop using their guns and all of this and all of that. No, we'll tase them and we won't use our guns no more to kill nobody. But yet you train to kill an African American. You train to kill a Mexican. You train to kill anything that's not white. And that's the funny part. That's the way you were trained in the academy, okay? But you come up with all of this bull, well, give us these $5 billion for the tasers and we can stop using our guns. But yet, in your training, you were trained to take a knife away from a suspect. You were trained martial arts, self-defense, but y'all rather pull a gun out on a person. I just don't I don't see the logic in that whatsoever. Maybe you idiot experts and the ones that are for the police unions can explain that. Okay? You train to take a weapon away from a suspect, but you don't use that training. Instead, you use the training to kill. And the first thing comes out of your mouths, I was a fear of my life. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, my God. I was afraid of my life when my wife tried to kill me on January 6th. When she tried to kill me. When she intentionally tried to give me AIDS. I was a fear of my life. Oh, damn it, I forgot. I'm not a cop. I'm not a deputy. Man, I forgot. I'm not a judge. I'm not a DA. I'm not a city attorney. I forgot. Man, I got to be one of them. Then she would have been charged. Yeah, because my life don't mean shit. You know, it don't mean nothing. You know, but I'm going to say this. We got to stop burning up the neighborhoods. This is crazy, man. You know, and there's not going to be no change of policy. So let's get that cleared right now. You know, let's get that cleared right now. And the reason why it's not going to be no change of policy is because of the fact that those damn Republicans don't give a damn. Okay? They don't give a damn about who they kill and what they kill. As long as they ain't killing nobody white and rich, they don't care. Okay? They don't care. And Congress don't care. All right? As long as that person ain't white and rich, they don't care. Now, let some white person get shot up by a cop and that person's family is rich, then some changes will be made. But hey, that's the reality. You know, everybody talks so much about, you know, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Yeah. Those are pacifiers for us. But nobody sees the reality. Nobody sees the reality in this whatsoever. Those that keep you to shut your mouths. We don't want to hear it no more. That's why they made Martin Luther King a national holiday. Okay? Because they don't want to hear us no more. They don't want to hear it no more. Okay? It's just like with President Obama. Has anybody ever really listened to the song from Tupac. There'll never be a black president. First of all, let's get one thing clear here. President Obama was the best president out there. I don't care what you idiots got to say about him or nothing. Don't care. I voted for Obama. There was only 3 presidents out there that were good for the people. Even though he was an actor, Ronald Reagan, Clinton, don't give a damn about that bull that he had. That was between him and that woman. And that's another thing. How can a dirty, nasty woman hold a pair of with the stuff on it that long? And you idiot people booed him from office behind some woman. Wow, again, in history, a woman. Oh my God. That set Clinton up. How can a woman hold a dress with sperm for that long? Oh, I forgot. People don't look at reality. They look at fantasies. That's right. But in Obama, those are the best 3 presidents in history, the best 3 presidents. They were. And you see, everything that this president you got now says about Obama is all lies. It's all lies. Okay? I'll never forget when he ran, when this guy that's in office now, you know, I'll show my birth certificate. I'll show my finance. And he broke every law out there. But what confuses me is, how can you threaten for a person to appear at a subpoena and tell them don't go? So I'm going to try that. I bet you my ass be in jail. Okay? My ass will be in jail. You threatening a witness? You threatening somebody that's going to appear in front of Congress? And those idiot Republicans, they shouldn't even be in office no more. It should be a term for them, 3 years, and that's it. All of those Republicans, even Democrats, 3 years, that's it. They don't need to be in there 30, 40, 50 years. That needs to change. That needs to change, you know. But Obama was a good president. Obama was a good president. Clinton was a good president. And Ronald Reagan was a good president. I don't care what anybody say. I don't give a damn what anybody say. The only thing I was upset about with Obama was only if he made that mortgage thing better. Because the mortgage companies cleaned up on everybody during the mortgage crisis. They cleaned up on everybody, man. They got everybody. They got double dip, triple dip, took people's houses, sold them, and they cleaned up like crazy, which they should have been in jail. Oh, damn it, I forgot. Those were rich people, billionaires, millionaires. Those are rich people, you know? But yeah, I wish Tupac could have seen Obama in office. I wish he was alive to see that, because then he would have redid his tape. He should have saw that. But it's so true, though. Officer kills a black man, he gets a badge, he gets an honor, he gets a trophy. You know, it's so amazing. They shoot an unarmed man and they get a trophy. Then they try to trick everybody with, oh, this officer took food for these little homeless kids. No, that's because your ass feel guilty, man. Don't need to see that on the news. You know, you don't need to see that on the news. Because if you got a good officer, the good officer should have been the one that grabbed that idiot and cuffed him. I said, no, it ain't going like this, man. It's not going like this. But a lot of them officers are afraid, which I don't know why. You know, I'm from old school, man. You doing something wrong, you get knocked the fuck out. I'm old school. You know, I don't give a who he is, you know. But so they use the code of blue, silence. You know, code of silence. And That's what's going to destroy them all. Because you got some dirty cops out there, man. You got some dirty people with badges on, and it's not right. It's not right. They need to be cleaned out. They need to be completely cleaned out, put in jail. You got a lot of dirty judges. You got a lot of dirty DAs. You got a lot of dirty city attorneys. You know? And you know what's so funny? If you go and you try to apply for these jobs, and on there it says you could be tested for drugs, alcohol. So why they don't start testing these officers and everybody else for drugs and alcohol that works in law enforcement, that works in the courthouses, these judges and these attorneys and stuff? Why don't they start testing them? Why don't they start? I bet you, anybody out there, I bet you $1,000, if you start putting police officers' DNA in the system, you're going to get a lot of hits of rapes. Because in California, you had a lot of officers out there raping women and stuff, and all over. Let's start putting their DNAs in the system. Let's start putting these judges' DNAs in the system. Matter of fact, all government employee agencies, law enforcement, judges, all of them, DAs, city attorneys, all of their DNAs need to be in the system. And let's see what we pop up with. I bet you y'all going to be amazed. Y'all going to see a lot of hits. Bet you that. Bet you. Bet you that. You're going to see a lot of hits. You know, anything with law enforcement, DNA should be in the system. You know, and it's funny because I remember in California, it was about a year ago, I think it was, where this guy, he was fighting and he beat up his wife. He was a cop, beat up his wife bad. You know, I wish I was on that jury, remember? I would have found his ass guilty, you know. But yet, he turns around and he's fighting to get his gun back and stuff. But yet, domestic violence is worse in the police force, but they have an excuse for it, though. You see, they got an excuse for domestic violence in the police departments. They got excuses for that. They got excuses for judges, domestic violence. They got excuses for that. Whether if it's a female or a male, they got excuses for that. But a regular citizen gets kicked in the ass. Where's the logic in that? Where is the logic in that? You know, where is the logic in that? But come on, man, people, slow it down, man. You know, stop burning down your neighborhoods because you got to go to these stores. You know, let the law, let the feds do what they got to do and deal with these officers, these crooked cops. Because once the feds get involved, your ass is through. If they really care, you know. So stop burning neighborhoods down, man, because we got to go to these stores, you know, and it's bad to say it. You know, just let the system deal with it, you know. There's a right way and there's a wrong way. And all of this burning stuff down is the wrong way, man. You know, that's wrong because you're not hurting nobody but us. That's who you're hurting, us. You're hurting the ones that need these stores. You're hurting the disabled. You're hurting the blind. You know, you're hurting the elderly. Those are the people that we are hurting. Okay? There's no ifs and no buts. All of this burning stuff down and looting. You idiots. You're on camera. You are on camera. They got your pictures. They just waiting the right time to come and get you. Wow. I saw a couple of people on the news and he's just looking up, bust a window, stealing the TV. I'm like, oh my God, are these people that stupid? And it dawned on me, yes, they are. I feel so sorry. When I'm dead, I feel sorry for this earth. Because this new generation is stupid. They are really stupid. This new generation is stupid. They don't know a damn thing about life. They don't know nothing about survival. They don't know a damn thing about anything. They are ignorant. I feel sorry for this new generation. I feel sorry for the people, you know, because this new generation is really stupid, okay? They really are stupid out there, you know. But hey, got to stop burning stuff down and rioting, man, because the only person that you're hurting is us. You're hurting us, you're hurting your neighbors, you're hurting your family. That's who you're hurting. You're not hurting the police. They don't give a damn, you know. You're not hurting nobody but yourself. That's common sense. That's logic. That is logic. Because when you get busted, you may or may not, but you may go to jail for a long time. It depends on what race you are. So it doesn't make no sense to pick it right, man. You know, pick it right. When we used to rumble, man, we rumbled with D's. You see, we rumbled with D's. You was a coward. You had a gun. You was a punk. You had a gun. You know, this is real thing, man. Contact to contact. You know, but society just went out, man. It went all the way out left field. You know, there's no need to be burning down your neighborhoods, you know, because you're not hurting nobody but yourselves. Because then you got to get your ass on a bus somewhere, go further out to a grocery store. By the time you get home, your groceries are melted, food no good, milk no good. So you're really hurting your neighbors, your family members, the elderly, the disabled. That's who you're hurting. But I know y'all don't see it that way. You think by burning stuff down, it's going to fix things. But nah, all it is just causing more problems, more delays for everything else, man. You know, I never forget when this coronavirus broke out. All of these idiots out there buying toilet paper like crazy, and then they put it on Craigslist to sell for $200, $300, $500. Craigslist and Amazon need to have been shut down for that there, you know. Then they selling hand sanitizer, $50 for 2 packs. And I mean, it was totally insane, man. You know, it was totally insane. Now the big thing now, you see all over the internet and on the news, oh, we give you 50 masks for $450. They're good masks to stop coronavirus, air from getting in, air from getting out. Wow. Society is idiots, man. I never thought I lived this long. I just like I believe my marriage was going to last until one of us died, you know. But I guess that was my stupid part. Stop burning stuff up, man. You got some good cops, you got some bad cops. Get rid of the bad cops, you got a good system. There's no ifs and no buts. You know, get rid of the bad cops, the bad sheriff, you got a good system. No ifs and no buts. You know, peace out.